Hey up everyone, just thought I'd do a quick update on Matilda. So, come out to the garage and just see if that everything's alright, see if she's nice and dry still, so, because we think a lot about this car, we really do. So, we have it covered up with this sheet, of course, and it's lined as well, so, and it's in the garage of course, so anyway, it is nice and dry, thank goodness for that. And thought I'd give you an update on a few bits and pieces that we've got recently. Yeah, well, we've had a dig about and we've done a few bits of investigation and a few bits that we need to do. So first of all, I think from my last update, it was a petrol pipe needed for the tube at the back that goes into the petrol tank. So got a new one of them, complete with the Jubilee clips of course, and learnt a valuable lesson while I was ordering this, and that is if you're ordering rubber pipe or pipe, always give them the inside diameter, and as well as the outside diameter, but most importantly the inside diameter of what you need. So that's a pipe that's going to be the connecting pipe, goes onto the pipe into the tank at the back in the boot. And while I was on about petrol, when we got this, we replaced the petrol pipe from the pump here, and brought it round and onto the carburetor here. And do I trust this pipe? Well, not really. If this pipe was to come off, and don't forget it's feeding petrol into the carburetor, if this pipe was to come off, it would go straight onto the manifold, so the engine manifold, which would be red hot. And of course it would be goodbye Matilda. So I'm going to replace this, and I'm going to also make a little shield that goes around here like a heat shield, and I'm going to put a heat shield on so that if this pipe happens to come off, then the petrol will just go down to the floor and out the way from the exhaust manifold. So all being well. So anyway, I wanted some new pipes, so I've got a new pipe and some new Jubilee clips for that as well. So, and I've got a filter, and I'm going to put an inline filter in it as well. So this is a filter that you can actually clean. So this inline filter will go in the fuel line and just stop any muck coming from up from the tank into the engine. And whilst we're on about that as well, I'm going to have a look at the carburetor, and I've actually got two spare carburetors, and so I'm going to have a look at them, and I'm going to see which one's the best, and see what the bits and pieces inside are like, and see if they're okay. So I'm going to change them as well and make that carburetor a little bit better than what it is at the minute. It's very worn as that carburetor, and the ones that I've got aren't so worn. So, and I'm thinking might find a gasket set as well, and put a gasket set on it. So that's a couple of 3 jobs that I'm going to do on Matilda when the weather warms up a bit. I'm also going to sort this distributor out as well. So I'm not happy with this distributor. I have got an older one which is much better condition than this one, which came with a load of spares that I got off that guy down south. So I'm thinking that I'll test this and I'll test the other one. I'll see which is best, see what all the bits and pieces in it are like, and see if they need replacing, or if the other one's better, then I'll replace that and I'll put the other distributor on. But yeah, so I just want to get her running just that little bit better, and I also want to look at my spares as well and take a few spares with us when we go out anywhere, just in case anything happens to break down, you know, like some fuel pump bits, for instance, because you can mend them fuel pumps quite easily. They have like a set of points in the back side of them that you can clean and everything, and so I'll be looking at spares like that, and spares for the carb and spare spark plugs and things like that. So that's what I'll be looking at. So also on the job of list is the oil filter down here. The oil filter will have this modern head put on it, so, and it will be, so that carries paper filters at the minute, and paper filters are difficult to get hold of. So I'm going to put screw-in filters on it, which are a bit more modern idea, but you know, I want the oil to be clean in the engine, so I want to be able to change the filters quite easily rather than mess about with that one. So just needs this new head putting on there, and a filter, and I found out that a filter is £3.50, so it's not going to break the bank, is it? Anyway, it's worthwhile doing for that sort of money, just to make sure you've got clean oil, of course, in your engine, which she has at the minute. But so them filters are a bit difficult to get hold of, them paper filters. So God, blimey, yeah, what else have we got to do? We've got the brake master cylinder to do, and I'm still not happy with the brakes, even though it's had brand new brakes all the way around, and it had that reconditioned axle put on with brakes, new brakes in and everything else, and some new rubber pipes. But I didn't do the brake master cylinder, so, and that's under that direction. Sort of runs in the chassis rail down here, and you have to take the floor up inside the car and then get to it that way. So I have got one, so I'm going to replace the brake master cylinder, and hopefully we can get some better braking power than what we've got at the minute. I'm pretty sure that the old brake master cylinder is leaking, and it's past its best, put it that way. So let's have a new one on. Let's have it right, if we can, and best to be safe and sure when you're messing around with brakes and such like. So that's another job, and hopefully I'm going to be getting these bits and pieces done before the summer season. Not planning on going out very often, but just here, there and everywhere, fairly local. So, and it'll all depend on how Christine is as well. So hopefully Christine will soon be into hospital and have her operation, and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully everything will work out okay with Christine. So anyway, in the meantime, I thought I'd come out into the garage, just check this was all alright, nice and dry and everything, which she is. She's lovely and dry, and we love this car, we love it a lot, and yeah, we can't wait to get out in her in the summer. Yeah, because she is a darling, she really is. So from me and Matilda, a quick update, and I'll get back to you when I've got a little bit more of these jobs done. So hopefully when the weather warms up a little bit, because at the minute it's too cold to be in here. So anyway, see you now, take care.